Hi everyone, I am Lee Miller and I am trying this again for the second time. So this one is going to be short and sweet because my first video was just under 15 minutes and I was unable to load it all day long. So first I'm just going to tell you about myself real quick. Again, my name is Lee Miller. I am a high school teacher at Senatopia High School. Although next year I will be teaching at Hernando High School. I do high school inclusion and I work with 9th through 12th grade, all grades. I've been doing this for 6 years, and before I've taught special ed, I taught art down in south of Jackson, Mississippi. I taught art to elementary students from kindergarten through 3rd grade, and I did that for 2 years and I loved it. I worked with many students that came through my schedule were special ed students, and that's how what sort of got me familiar with that and made me decide to get endorsed in special ed. But let's see. So the two things that that intrigued me and that I learned the most from so far through this course is the part where starting with how literacy begins at such a young age and the development of the brain. Something that is very interesting to me. I've taken many courses through Dr. Thurston up there about the learning brain, and I enjoyed reading the book where it talked about Robert Sternberg and how he believed in intelligence evolves through the creativity, the analytical, and the practical parts of the brain, and that there are two hemispheres, the left side and the right side, and how they combine, and that is where the language is developed and when learning happens. I also enjoyed learning about the creative intelligence from Victor Lowenfeld and how he talks about how children develop through their imagination and at their application of knowledge and their adaptation. I do agree and have seen and worked with students go through those stages. The first stage of the scribbling stage for 2 and 4 year olds, and then by 4 year olds they start making shapes. The second stage, 4 to 7 year olds start conceptualizing the drawings and become more recognizable images. And then the third stage, from 7th through 9th graders, that's the golden age, he said, where students start to really detail and get involved in the communication of in the meaning of their artwork. The second thing from this course so far is the holistic model of literacy. This is something new to me since I've never taught reading or literacy to students as a SPED teacher and then as an art teacher. I really liked how I've learned about the holistic model and the balance of the self with the cognitive and the socio-emotional and the physical, and how that all combines with learning, which it is so important, involving all of that, the social, emotional, having positive reinforcement, and the physical being involved, and having activities and tangible items to help you process and learn. Let's see, I'm just trying to make this super fast so that this will be short enough to upload. But I really have enjoyed this class and I've learned so much. And I'm really glad that I did take this, because I'm hoping that this will sort of open my eyes to some early literacy that would help me, when I start working on my dissertation. All right, thank you.